I'm Audrina Begas with CBS Chicago. We're working on a story only on 2 tonight about two pit bulls possibly involved in two attacks across state lines 20 miles apart. First in Munster, Indiana, we reported on that. A little boy attacked last month, and now another child, an 8-year-old girl, attacked on her street in Park Forest. That's on the south suburban area of Chicago. Now, what police are looking into, and Park Forest police now tell us that these pit bulls may be the same dogs involved in both attacks. We talked to this little girl and her family. She has more than 30 cuts and wounds all over her body, from her shoulders all the way down to her knees. Fortunately, a Good Samaritan, a neighbor, heard her screams for help and came out to help. Now, the question we're asking is who signed off on the release of the pit bulls after their first quarantine in Munster, Indiana, and on what grounds were they released? Now, the current owner of the dogs in Park Forest has been cited. They claim they were not aware of their dogs being involved in any other attacks in the past. Now, these dogs have been quarantined tonight, Friday night, as police investigate.
It's a story you'll see only on 2. Two pit bulls attacked two kids in 2 different cities across state lines. Tonight, the families are asking, why were the pit bulls released to new owners?
CBS 2's Audrina Begas is live at the Park Forest Police Department. Audrina, how did this happen?
Rob and Erica, that's the big unanswered question tonight. After the first attack, we know those pit bulls were quarantined. They were observed for 10 days and then released. Tonight, we're asking who signed off on that and on what grounds.
She wasn't just bitten, she was mauled. There's scars from her shoulder blades all the way down to her knees. 32 bites for one child. She's 50 pounds. 50 pounds and you almost killed my baby.
8-year-old Nadia is a brave little girl.
They tried to eat my face, but I moved my face out the way.
It was like a scream I've never heard before. It's like off of a horror movie. It was that bad.
The neighbor, Clark Roberts, ran out of his house on Nanty Street in Park Forest to help.
He hit the dogs with the stick, and I ran in the house.
I'm crazy.
It's okay.
I am so thankful. No, seriously. Hey, thank you, Jesus, for this young man coming to save my baby. But what if he wasn't there?
That same question asked by this mother 20 miles away last month in Munster, Indiana.
He was yelling, "Leave my brother, leave my brother."
Her son, 8-year-old Sasha, saved his 2-year-old brother from a pit bull attack.
Out of nowhere, these two dogs showed up. My mom was pulling it back like a tug of war.
Turns out Park Forest police believe they're the same dogs that attacked little Nadia. The owner of the dogs,
I'm sorry, I really can't speak to you. I'll have to get my attorney.
wouldn't talk to us when we showed up at their door last month. Park Forest police say that owner gave or sold the dogs to a new owner here in this Park Forest neighborhood.
If you knew those dogs attacked another little boy and almost took his life, why would you sell those dogs to another neighborhood with kids in it, knowing what they can do?
Now Raven wants to know who's responsible for letting the dogs go after that first attack.
I am so pissed. I am coming for Munster, Indiana police. I'm coming from the animal shelter.
The current owner of the pit bulls has been cited tonight. They tell police they did not know that these pit bulls could have been involved in another attack. The dogs tonight, they're quarantined as police investigate. We're live in Park Forest. Audrina Begas, CBS 2 News. Rob and Erica.
Okay, Audrina, thank you.
Meantime,
police say the same two dogs may be responsible for attacking two kids in two different cities. 8-year-old Nadia was attacked Thursday on Nanty Street in Park Forest, leaving her with more than 30 bites, bruises, and cuts. A neighbor managed to beat the dogs off of her after hearing her screams. Park Forest police say the dogs may have attacked another little boy in Munster, Indiana, roughly 16 miles away. After that attack, two pit bulls were quarantined and observed for 10 days before police say their owner gave the dogs to someone else in Park Forest.
If you knew those dogs attacked another little boy and almost took his life, why would you sell those dogs to another neighborhood with kids in it, knowing what they can do?
The current owner of the pit bulls has been cited telling police they didn't know the dogs may have attacked a child in Munster. The dogs are in quarantine while Park Forest police investigate.